Neno hili si hivyo, mambo ni matatu.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is something I keep on repeating on this platform, and I will repeat it again. That in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence. And that everything in politics is normally well planned, well scripted, and executed to achieve a specific political objective. Nothing in politics just happens for the sake of it. In November last year, Kalonzo Musyoka hosted senior international figures, amongst them Susan Ban, who visited him at his residence. 2 months later, Kalonzo Musyoka is in America for a high-level engagement with senior state officials. That meeting 2 months ago did not just happen. And the visit today by Kalonzo Musyoka to the United States of America is also not just happening. They are actually designed to achieve specific political objective. According to Kalonzo Musyoka's program, he is supposed to attend the 74th National Prayer Breakfast meeting in the US. And he's also supposed to meet with senior Trump officials. That meeting, that visit by Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka is actually causing serious political panic in William Ruto's camp. In this video, I want us to try and dissect what took Kalonzo Musyoka to America. But before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no way you can become the president of the Republic of Kenya without seeking or getting the support of the superpowers. That is the America, UK, and a few others. In 2022, William Ruto defeated Raila Amolo Odinga, and Kenyans were surprised because Raila Odinga had the people, and Raila Odinga also had what he had always missed, the deep state. But you remember, during the counting of votes, during the tally, one lady, Meg Whitman, was seated at Bomas of Kenya, there to ensure that the outcome of that verification concurred with the wishes of the America. The truth is, William Ruto is the president of the Republic of Kenya today because of the support he got from the United States of America. The American government at that time were not comfortable with Raila Amolo Odinga because remember at that time we had the Ukraine war and Russia, and you know where Americans were. So William Ruto became the president, and a lot of things happened after that. William Ruto's profile was highly elevated in Africa, but regime change happened in the US, and after that Trump took over. And for those who follow the international politics, there's a serious belief that Trump has not really embraced William Ruto's government, and that America might not fully support William Ruto unless things will change. So they were trying to push for Fred Okengo Matiang'i. I don't know whether that still stands, but the visit by Kalonzo Musyoka to the US can actually be seen or looked into towards those places. So for me, that visit, number one, Kalonzo is seeking the support of Washington. That is the support of America. That's why I began by talking about 2 months ago when Kalonzo received those visitors. The support of America for any presidential candidate is very, very important. They can really frustrate you. Remember what they did in Venezuela, where they just went and picked Maduro, and and the world is moving. Yeah. So if they want someone here, they'll do that. So Kalonzo is seeking their approval, and their approval is going to help, should he get it, in many ways. Number one, it will help them. It will help Kalonzo with intelligence. The main advantage of deep state is they provide intelligence to the sitting president. So in most cases, sitting president will always have an edge. But the US government also have serious intelligence network in the Republic of Kenya. And that's why most people were wondering at some point why Raila Odinga had serious information. It's because at that time he used to enjoy their support. So with the intelligence support from the US, Kalonzo can actually plan his politics better than he is currently doing. So he's going there to seek for that support. Number two, Kalonzo is in the US for engagement with the Kenyans in the diaspora. And is that important? Yes, it's very important. We have so many Kenyans in the US, and most of these Kenyans have relatives back home. They do projects back home. They sponsor so many students back home. The remittance home is a lot. So which means they can easily influence. Like if I'm in the US, I can make phone call home and advise my people that, we are going for an election. What is your take? Okay, then I listen to you, then I can advise you. The best person should be with this. And of course, power normally talk. So people with in the US, normally in most cases, in most families, they are breadwinners, and therefore they'll be able to influence. But that's not the most important part of it. The most important part of it is that Kalonzo is supposed to raise funds for his campaigns, which takes me to the third point: campaign funding. One of the biggest challenges Kalonzo Musyoka has been facing since he declared this bid is lack of resources. I can assure you, if Kalonzo had resources at his disposal, Kalonzo would be all over the country campaigning. But he's limited, and therefore he cannot move. When Rigathi Gachagua went to the US, because of the goodwill, he was able to raise serious campaign money within a very short time. Now, Kalonzo Musyoka going to the US, meeting Kenyans in diaspora, and because most Kenyans outside the country, they have not forgiven Ruto after the Gen Z protest. So the truth is, most of these guys will be willing to put their money on Kalonzo. And if he's strategic enough, he can raise real money, not only from the Kenyans in diaspora, but also from his international friends. Which takes me now to the fourth point. Kalonzo is trying to revive his international networks. And that's why this visit is significant. We know Kalonzo Musyoka once served as the Minister for Foreign Affairs for the Republic of Kenya. And he has served in various capacities. He created serious networks. But Kalonzo Musyoka left government a long time ago. He might not have kept most of those contacts. And of course, with the time, the dynamics also change. New faces, new people, new policies. So he might not be really holding on to some of those networks. Unlike Raila, Raila used to have networks, but he kept them. He created new networks. For Kalonzo, he must revive those international networks. The main reason why those international networks are important is because they will help him at the right time. For example, if Kalonzo Musyoka were to visit UK today, he would leave, go to the UK, and importantly, while in the UK, if he has international networks, those networks will help him. Oh, you want to get this? Okay, you can knock this office. I can place this phone call. See, just like in your village, you are connected. That's how international networks also operate. You'll know the right people to contact if you want this to be done, if you want to raise money, if you want business, the right contacts. And importantly, which is my last point, is perception. I've always explained on this platform on many occasions that politics is a perceptual game. We have always perceived Kalonzo Musyoka to be a very strong presidential candidate with a strong tribal backing of the canvas. But at the same time, we've always also known Kalonzo Musyoka to be a person who lacks international networks, a person who is not really well connected, a person who lacks the money. In fact, if you have to talk to most people, they will tell you that the only reason why Kalonzo is still where he is today is because he doesn't have money. Now, with the fact that now he's going outside there, we'll be keenly following which group of Kenyans is he going to meet, who is going to receive him at the airport, who is he going to meet at the international level. So the perception will start changing. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to think, but I strongly believe that that visit to the US is not in vain for Kalonzo Musyoka. But of course, he can squander the opportunity, because sometimes these guys give you opportunity. They want you to go and convince them why they should actually support you. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.